Hey everybody, it's PT. Welcome to the show. Today, of course, is Tuesday. Hope you guys had a great day yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed my video yesterday. And I do appreciate you going back and forth with me saying, oh, PT, I watched the video. Who was that talking about? Oh, I'm first. Yo, you know who you are. I'm the first. Don't do it, okay? Well, I do have the PT's Punch today, but I'm not drinking it today. But I do have it. Don't get it twisted. Today is called Pts Showbiz Top 5 Celebrity Entertainment and News. Today we're going to give you entertainment and entertainment news as well. Welcome to the show. I'm PT. Alright, if you've never seen the show before, child, I go from 5 and I go all the way down to number 1. Do not play with me today. It's almost Christmas. Alright, here we go. Showbiz Top 5 number 5. I'm going to be talking about the one and only Sheryl Lee Ralph. I want to give her a congratulations. Something that she does every year. Showbiz Top 5 number 4. Bosh update and the mama and the son. Y'all know about the... Okay. Showbiz Top 5 number 3. The little boy crying video. Showbiz Top 5 number 2. The bombing incident that happened in NYC. I'm going to talk about that. Showbiz Top 5 number 1. We're going to be praying for Nene leaks. According to somebody, she's got problems. Which I would have been knowing that she's been having problems. But anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm PT. And as you can see, I have my celebrities here in the back. Matter of fact, that dress up there in the blue dress, that's in the hair. That's Sheryl Lee Ralph stuff. She did a show. And anyway, welcome to the show. All right, I wanted to say, I wanted to congratulate Sheryl Lee Ralph. This is something that she does every year. And I was going to mention it yesterday, but I actually didn't get a chance to. But now it's my chance, and this is going to be number 5. I want to give my hats off to her. She always remembers HIV and AIDS, which is very, very, very still important. A lot of people think just because a lot of people are living with HIV now, they think that, oh, it's okay. You know, a lot of people like, oh, they living a long time. That doesn't mean anything. People still have to take their medication, and you know, who wants to live, you know, taking medication for the rest of their lives? So what brings me to this, even though they have advanced, you know, a long way with HIV and AIDS, please, people, let's still use protection. Let's please still do the right thing. You know, I'm talking to everybody, gay, straight, white, black. Don't get it twisted. Don't think just because people are still living with HIV and AIDS that you can go around just having everybody without a damn condom on. It's no glove, no love. So I want to give my props off to Sheryl Lee Ralph. This was the 27th annual Diva Singing Fundraiser Extravaganza AIDS Awareness Fundraiser. So, you know, hey, I'm glad that somebody, see, that's one of the things that I want to do when God gives me that platform. I want to be able to give back, not just to HIV, homeless people, women with cancer, cancer, all kind of stuff, you know, homeless teenagers, just you name it. I just want to be a part of it. And I know you don't have to be famous to do it, but it really helps to have a name like Sheryl Lee Ralph to bring out, here's some of the celebrities that she brought out. Victoria Rock. Ooh, I'm sorry, Sheryl. That was Cheryl's dress. I'm gonna pick it up. Here's some of the divas that she had and divos that she had on the list. And there were more than this, but we'll go and start out with Victoria Rawell, Jennifer Lewis, of course, with her crazy ass. Jennifer Holliday, the diva from Houston, Texas, where I'm at. And, of course, Kenny Lattimore. And, of course, my girl, comedian Lunel. And my girl, Thelma Houston, who follows me on Instagram, and I follow her as well. And Cher Jackson and many, many more. So we give our sweet salute Sheryl Lee Ralph, and make sure you guys, if you have Instagram, she's so sweet. A lot of times she'll say something back to you. You know, she's on her Instagram, she sees your name and you keep talking to her, she'll say something back. She said things back to me too. So I really love this lady, and let's keep it going. Let's keep awareness out there about HIV and AIDS, because the fight is not over. All right, let's move on to Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 4. I want to talk about this Bosh thing. You know, yesterday I talked about, you know, where the mother found out where it is in Texas. It's in DeSoto, Texas. It's right outside of Dallas. Why you still live in DeSoto, Texas? It's not too far from Dallas. It's right up the street, child. And if at nighttime you get there in 5-10 minutes, But if you're driving in the daytime, oof, it's a cute little way. But here's the latest. Well, Chris Bosh and her son did a video yesterday, and she said she had nothing to do with all the drugs and stuff that were going in there. She said what happened was, she actually rented out the place, and she said her and her son had spoken in 5 years. I believe that she said 5 years. And so what's going on, she's there in DeSoto, Texas, is that she's having to rent out the place, to cover the legal bills that, because her son is trying to evict her. Well, first of all, Mama, I love my mothers. We love mothers, but sometimes I feel like, to me, well, I don't, well, first of all, if you didn't get permission from your son, Chris Bosh, to rent out that place, no wonder he probably evicted your ass, because you should have never rented it out. If don't you know that if I was able to put my mother in a home, or someone gave me a home, do you think I would be doing I would be sitting my ass down somewhere? It's sad. That's why I tell people all the time, money does not make you happy. These people got all this money. He's got all this money and got all these beautiful grandchildren, and you ain't spoke to your mama in 5. Come on, y'all. And I know things happen, but y'all got to fix that, because we're not here forever, Chris. And I'm talking to the mama and the son, all of y'all. Well, the son, he's fessed up to having the weed, So, but she said she had nothing to do with that. She has nothing to do with the crack and all that kind of stuff. And they went on video and said that's not true. It's just some of it is fabricated and whatever. But I'm glad they did a video. Sometimes people need to just shut up. But I'm glad she cleared her name and said she has nothing to do with that. But stop renting out stuff unless you got permission from your son. That ain't your damn house. That's your damn son's house. Well, if y'all ain't speaking, you ain't spoken 5 years, something had to happen. I don't know. But, I don't know, y'all. I know that all families don't get along, because sometimes I don't get along with some of my family members, but just at least try. 5 years is a long time. That's a long time. So we'll keep you guys updated on that, what's going on. And bitch, you better be glad I'm not in DeSoto, Dallas right now, because I will go by the house and try to get an interview or something. Okay. All right, here we go. Showbiz Top 5. This is number 3. I want to talk about this little boy, child. A little boy that was crying. And I kind of bought the video, but I didn't buy the video. I kind of bought it, but I didn't. Wendy bought it. She was crying and everything. Don't take nothing from Wendy or cancers like myself to cry. Well, here we go. So now it's all over the internet that they're saying that the mother's racist. She took down her Facebook and put up a GoFundMe instead. And now people say, well, just because the mother's racist, that has nothing to do with the son being bullied. No, it does not. But here's what everybody's saying. They're saying that the son is being accused of calling a little black boy the N-word. Nigga. And no, they're saying that, that's the reason why he was being, but we don't really know what the real story is. Because, when kids get together, they do all kind of mess. He might have been messing with him, and he was messing with him. When you're kids, you do all that kind of stuff, and the mama decided to put up a video. Next thing you know, all the celebrities is on his side. All the celebrities is doing this and doing that. But here's a celebrity. I'm going to tell you what he said. I'm going to tell you what he said. I'm going to let you hear what he said. Actually, let me tell you who he is. He's actually a boxer. And this is what he said. I'll let you listen to this.
So I reached out to his mom and was going to bring him out to LA and for a Bellator event that's coming out, big show, and introduce him to the fighters, be his friend. And she just wants money. She just wants me to share her GoFundMe account. And I asked what the GoFundMe account for, what's it for? And she said, oh, Christmas is coming and I'm a single mother, blah, blah, blah. Money's tight, whatever. That's not, make your own judgment on that.
Ooh. Okay, so you heard that, and his name is actually Joe Shilling, whatever his name is, anyway. He said, he asked the mama, okay, what is the GoFundMe for? And she was like, well, it's for Christmas is coming up. That boy got a whole lot of stuff from that, just when they just coming in on whatever happened in the beginning. He's been hanging, but supposed with all these celebrities, and I don't know. That's why sometimes you have to be careful. You have to be careful when these videos come out and people get this talking about this, and then the mama stood up there and recorded him. Then they got out. Then listen. Bullying is wrong. But, and then people say, well, the mama's a racist. I don't care about her being a racist. That's her. That is the mama. And if this is true, and the boy was, if he was bullied, you gotta separate those two. You have to. But if the mama is racist and she knows she's racist, don't take it down. Keep it up there. Be who you are. Don't try to shake and fake. But him, the boxer said, it just seems kind of funny. You be the judge. What do you guys think? Do you think that, the videos went viral because he was crying and people felt sorry for him, but now people are saying that he was the one that started? I don't know. You just don't know what kids do. We do a lot. When we was little, we did all kind of mess. My mom would catch me dead in the lie. And did you do that? And just be lying, as my mom would say, straight out of my teeth. Mom say, you lying out your teeth. I'm going to tell you the story. I got to tell y'all the story I'm about to tell off on myself. I remember one time my mom, she used to work at this place, and she would bring stuff home, like ice creams and stuff. And child, my little hot ass, okay? I was always in something. And, I wish my mom could see this story. If she did, she would be like on here saying, yeah, that's the truth. So child, she had brought some ice cream home. And I think she worked for the state school or something. It was a little ice cream, but it was the generic ice cream. And she came home, and I remember I had to go down in that deep freezer, and I got every piece of ice cream they had, and I ate it all up. Mama said, did you eat that ice cream? Just lying out my teeth. I ate all of it. I remember one time I had a paper route. I'm just telling all my business. I had a paper route, child. That's what I tell you about kids. You don't know, kids do all kind of stuff in a lie and a heartbeat. So I had a paper route my first time collecting the money. We had a little store up the street from where we lived called the Thunderbird Lodge. Child, I took that little, back then it was like it was $200 or $300. It probably wasn't number $25, $30. You could tell me I wasn't rich. Baby, I went to the Thunderbird Lodge. Rest in peace, it's no longer there. I bought them Chico sticks. I got the candle with the pennies in it. I got some Kool-Aid packages. I got everything you could think, the Cokes, anything and everything. And the next thing you know, I was broke, and I remember coming up the street, and my mama met me halfway. I never forget, it was the worst whooping I ever got in my life. Because I spent the people's money from the... I spent the... Stop laughing. But anyway, you just don't never know what kids are doing. So I'll keep you guys posted on about this video and what's going on with the little boy. All right. Here we go. Here it is, Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 2. This is going to be the person that's going to get punched today with the PT's punch. Okay, I know you guys, I woke up yesterday morning. I was just so scared about all, thinking about all my friends in New York. It was breaking news early, because, New York is an hour ahead. And it was about the little alleged bombing. Well, not alleged bombing, but the bombing that went down there in New York. And 27-year-old, he was a failed terrorist who tried to blow himself up at the Port Authority. If you've never been in New York before, the Port Authority, it's like with the trains, the buses, and everything. It's like you go there to catch here, to go there, to go whatever. Well, this fool tried to blow himself up on child, and they found him laying on the ground with all kind of stuff on him and Velcro. You know what? This fool gets the PT punch today. You can't even blow yourself up. This is crazy. Well, of course, they took him to the hospital, and he's locked up now. And I hope his ass never gets out. Well, he'll never get out. He'll die in jail or in prison because, listen, if you're going to try to blow yourself up, blow it up. Don't try to blow yourself up. Just blow yourself up. My thing is this. If you don't like living here and you don't like the United States, go the hell away. Leave. I know it's a lot of things that go on here, but if you don't like the situation that you're in, hit it. Go somewhere else. Well, anyway, I'm glad it wasn't worse than what it was. And let's move on. Here we go. Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 1. I know a lot of people are like, ooh, what is this about Nene? What is this about Nene? Ooh, what is this about Nene? Well, as you guys know, and I keep bringing up old wounds, but, there was an incident where Lunel went off on Nene had went off on my girl Lunel, which I always felt like this. You know, when a person has been in the business for years, you never disrespect the person who's been in the business. And I'm not just saying this because Lunel is my friend. I'm saying this because this has happened to me. I've had young so-called comedians, young drag queens come in and, you know, get the mic and disrespect my home, you know, or disrespect me. When, bitch, you're trying to get to where I'm at, you know, and some of them will never get there, and some of them, anyhow. So we all know the story about what happened between with the Lunel and Nene's. We all know the story. Just disrespectful. And I'm gonna tell you guys now, my situation with Nene was, I told you guys I met Nene years ago when I was in Dallas, and she was booked for the club, and I noticed that Nene drank a lot. And it's okay to drink. If you want to drink, that's fine. I drink. But I noticed that it's like she just couldn't do without. She just drink. She get there, she want to drink. She go to drink. Well, you know, and you know, she was opening up for the Escape tour, and of course, we know what happened there in Oakland. Lunel's home, and she went off on the people and said she hoped they get raped in the Uber, all kind of stuff. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I tell these young comedians, these people who call themselves comedians, just because you get on a mic and you grab a mic in your hand and you go off on people, that does not make you a comedian. If you cannot get up on a stage and go on stage and talk and do your stand-up comedy without attacking people in the audience unless they attack you, you are not a comedian. Because if that was the case, we'd all be rich and have money. Okay? Listen, I've been to the comedy shows. I've seen some more. I've seen Sherry Shepherd. I've seen, my girl Coco Brown. We actually did a show together. Of course, I've seen Lunel more than once. I've seen Lunel. I sit and watch Lunel like both of her shows, and it's still funny to me. That is what you call a comedian, and Lunel called it out, you know. And I know Lunel probably didn't want to, but she attacked Lunel, so Lunel just called it out, you know. Look, I've worked this hard. Now you want to call yourself a damn comedian? You know, even in the gay world, there's a lot of people who grab a mic, call themselves a comedian. Listen, I've been blessed. I've been blessed to be able to. Now, I'm not as big as Lunel. I'm as big as. So there's another person. I'm going to give her props. Her name is Flame Monroe. She's a very good comedian. She can actually get up and she can actually do comedy. You know, but when you feel like you have to get up and attack people, that is not comedy. Again, like I say, if that was the case, we all be rich. We'd all have money, be selling out at the improv comedy clubs and the laugh factories and everything else. It takes a lot to sell out at these places. You know, you just can't call yourself a comedian and go off on people and think that that's what a comedian does. That's not a comedian. Let's move forward. So Tiffany Haddish, who's the new comedian who's everybody's living for right now. You know, she was in a movie with Jada and everybody and Queen Latifah. Well, she has something she wanted to say about Nene Leakes, and I'll let you hear that. Here we go.
At this point, we've been through it all. We were like super close. We went through our own time where we didn't talk. So we're good. I ain't got nothing but crazy for real. Because you know I did a comedy show with her. Oh, right, that's right. And that was a mess. Was she funny? She was funny at first, but then she got drunk, and then I got concerned.
All right, so you see, she said, that was Tiffany. She said, yeah, she did a show with her. She was funny at first, then she got drunk, and then she became concerned. If you think you have to drink to make people laugh, you ain't gonna make it in this. You're not gonna make it in this industry, in that industry. You're not. Now, some people are comedians and they can drink and they can go with the flow. Like Red Fox, he drank while he did his comedy. A lot of comedians drink while they do their comedy, but they're funny. They're just they know what they're doing. They've been around a long time. So, man, is Nene an alcoholic? In my mind, she is. You know, I don't know, but she don't depend on your cocktails to get to where. That's in anything, not just in comedy. Whatever. Preachers. Child, I knew a preacher that used to drink before he preached. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'll keep you guys posted on see if Nene claps back. I'll be watching my Instagram tonight. Speaking of Instagram, follow me on Instagram. That's called Pts Showbiz. And of course my Twitter, which I'm going to make a new Twitter page tonight. I cannot get into my old one. It's definitely going to be Pete Comedic. It's going to be, you know what, I'm going to make that Pt Showbiz as well. Okay, so I'm going to stick to that. My new Twitter is Pts Showbiz. I'm going to make that tonight. So, well, I'll make it today. So you guys can go and look for it, okay? And of course, my Facebook is Comedian PT. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like my video, share, and please tell everybody about Pts Showbiz Top 5. You guys be good, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. God bless you. Be blessed. Happy holidays. Take care. I gotta go pick up our dress. I'm sorry, Cheryl.